Hello, fellow Disney Lorcana fans. I have some product we're going to open up here. We're going to open up all of it. So I'm going to try to keep things moving. So yesterday, the game was released at some local stores. I was a hunter for Chapter 1, meaning I was one of the people going around to like all the local Walmarts, checking the shelves multiple times. I spent so much money on gas and was very unsuccessful. I think I was able to get 4 starter decks on a Walmart shelf. That was all that was left. So for Chapter 2, I'm like, we're not hunting. We're just gonna sit back and watch, and okay, maybe I'll just work on finishing collecting Chapter 1. So I'm sitting here at home, scrolling through Facebook, and there is a local comic book store that I follow on Facebook, and they had product on their shelves, and this place is about a half-hour away. And I'm like, oh. So it wasn't really planned, but I got in my car, and I didn't know what all would be available for people that did not have any kind of pre-orders in, that were just walking in off the street saying like, hey, what can I buy off the shelf? And in my mind, I'm like, okay, I should be able to get the starter decks. I'm like, it'd be really awesome if they had like a Chapter 2, like a whole booster box, because that is what I had been looking for Chapter 1. Like, I want to be able to get a booster box to get all the packs. So I go in and, they had just gotten the delivery and the boxes are open and they're getting everything out. And I'm like, is there anything that I can purchase that I didn't pre-order anything. Is there anything that I'm able to buy? And they were super nice. She said she had one of these that was not spoken for. This is the Walt Disney Animation Studios Collector's Edition, which I had been super interested in from the start because it has like the animation, kind of artwork cards, signatures of the artists, and me being an artist, I'm like, oh, that's really cool. She said I have one of these that isn't spoken for, and I think she had 4 trove boxes that weren't spoken for. So I was able to get the 2 starter decks. Now on my way there, I assumed, they might mark up the product a little bit. It's been a few weeks now since I had looked up initially what the retail value was supposed to be. So I didn't even know that number in my head. I just went in thinking, all right, they probably marked it up a little bit. That's fine. So these were $25 a piece. The trove boxes, they were asking $120. I'm embarrassed to say what I paid for this. $175 is what they were charging. I will say this, when I was checking out, again, I didn't have those numbers in my head of like what it was supposed to be. I was like, okay, if they're charging that, I guess MSRP is maybe like $125 or, whatever. And with Lorcana, I feel like after doing all the running around all the different Walmarts and finding empty shelf after empty shelf, you should feel like a winner if you are standing in a local store with physical product on the shelves and you're holding it in your hand at the cash register and paying at a cash register. Like, I felt like such a winner until I got home and checked like eBay prices, and I was like, wait, what? So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but MSRP on this is only $50. Oh my gosh. You can get them on eBay for about $130. Support local business, yay. But at the same time, I'm seeing some of these just like individual cards being sold on eBay for like $50. So it's, who knows? Just being honest about what I paid. I'm not saying at all that I got a good price. And then I asked if they had any booster packs or booster boxes for Chapter 2. They were limiting those purchases to 3 packs. So I have 3 packs there. And then they also got in 4 Chapter 1 booster boxes. And this is where I really went over budget, because I wasn't walking in expecting to see any like Chapter 1. And this is what I had been hunting all along. So this was $200. And I will point out, so on the first run of these, nothing was sealed. And on this one, they are sealing them, nothing special, but you see that clear tape. There's one there, there's one there on the side. Where else? Oh yeah, and there's one there on the bottom. These are sealed. So I'm gonna go through all of Chapter 2 first, and I'll wait. I mean, I'm going to open up all these from chapter 1 too. I will save that till the end just in case anybody's like, that's so yesterday's news. I don't want to see that. So you can hop off if you don't want to see that. I do have, I had my binder for chapter 1. My goal is I don't play the game. I just want to collect, you know, like one of each card would be really cool. So I do have them here in order. And if I got any of the foil cards, I would put that on the back side of it. So there's, in the middle there's Aladdin, and then this side is the non-foil. So as I go through those, I do have my list of the ones I am missing. So at the end of the video, I'm hoping to hold up this list with many more of these crossed off. Hopefully. If you're a collector, you probably already have a decent way of tracking the value of the cards, but if you don't, there's an app that I found. It's called the Collector app, and I'll show you what that looks like. But you enter in which cards you own, and it daily keeps track of the current market value of the card. So I can go into the app right now and see, okay, every card that I own is entered into that app, and it'll tell me, okay, how much is that worth today? Versus, well, how much was it worth yesterday? How much was it worth a month ago, 6 months ago? So you can kind of see how the market fluctuates, both on your entire collection versus if you just want to see like what one card is doing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and let's just get cracking. Okay, I've set chapter 1 off to the side. Some booster packs here. Let's start with the starter decks. So we have here Amethyst and Steel, and Amber and Sapphire. So these will actually have the deck list on the side that'll tell you which ones are in here. So the starter decks will be the same. They'll all have the same cards, except there will be a different, you know, a booster pack in each one as well. So here are those. So the foils you're going to get are Merlin and Tiana there. I can see Merlin there on top. So I'm actually going to take the booster packs and set those aside for now. We'll do the booster packs at the end. I do want to keep track of where they came from in case I pull like an awesome card. I want to be able to know, like, did it come from a starter deck? Did it come from the collector's edition set? So we have rules. There. And those there. And again, I don't play the game. Just collect the cards. So let's take a look at what cards we have here. I'm excited just to see all the new artwork. I think the cards in themselves are just beautiful. Okay, so there's our two foils on top. We have Merlin and Tiana. Chip the Teacup. Two of those, three of those. I know for gameplay you want to be able to have like multiple of certain things. Two of Dr. Facilier. Hey Hey. How cute is Hey Hey? Cusco. Oh. Couple of Cusco. Madame Mim. Merlin as a crab. Merlin as a goat. Merlin as a rabbit. Merlin as a squirrel. Okay. Freeze. Okay, jumping in here a second because just solved a mystery. So at the end, and I had seen other people comment about this, they're like, why are there chapter 1 cards in chapter 2 packs? So as you saw, I just pulled these 2 freeze cards, and I was like, at first I was thinking like, oh wait, those were in the starter deck. I'm like, does that mean if that was a mistake, am I missing cards? So I went to look at the starter deck side here. Sorry, trying to do this one-handed. So there, right there, it says freeze. And if I go down a little further, there's Lilo, Galactic Hero, and I did have 3 of those, and you can see here they're from chapter 1. Well, here they have a star next to them, and at the bottom it does say it's part of a previous set. So they were purposefully put there, I guess, to maybe help. Again, I don't know the gameplay, but I guess to help round out those starter decks or something. So that solves that mystery. There are some chapter 1 cards in the Floodborn starter decks. I'm sure there's a reason that has to do with the gameplay. Oh, who is stuck? Ooh, Beast, Forbidding Recluse, Benja. What is he from? Guardian of the Dragon Gem. Oh, is that the, what's that blue dragon? I can't think of the name. Is that what that's from? Cinderella, Knight in Training. Big Daddy. Okay, I don't know what he's from either. Eli LaBeouf. Hercules, Hercules. Kronk, oh, Junior Chipmunk. I like that one. Lawrence. Lilo. Prince Eric. Prince Naveen. Looking dapper. The Huntsman. The Prince. Tiana. Last Cannon. Do any of you play Disney Speedstorm? I played on the Switch, Nintendo Switch. It's like a Mario Kart for Disney characters. And when you're Mulan, your special power, like, you know, instead of throwing turtle shells for Mulan, she launches one of these like dragon cannons like off of her cart into people. Mouse Armor. Okay, there is that starter deck. Our next one, we have the Amber and Sapphire. So our foils are going to be the Queen and Gaston. And again, it'll tell you which cards are going to be in here. Okay. Okay, so we have the Queen. Ooh, Gaston. Intellectual powerhouse. Bashful. Christopher Robin. Doc. Dopey. Gaston. The Grand Duke. Grumpy. Happy. LeFou. Sleepy. Sneezy. That's me most of the time. Snow White. Aw. The Queen. Oh, I like that one. Painting the Roses Red. That's really cool artwork there. Belle, Inventive Engineer. Oh man. Cruella. Hurriam Flaversham. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Judy Hopps. Oh, the Owl. Phil. Ooh, that one's pretty. Pooh. 4 dozen eggs. Launch. Fang Crossbow. Gumbo Pot. Popsicle. Okay, so there is that starter deck. All right, so here, I did watch somebody else unbox one of these online, and I will tell you right now, this thing is all about the box. Because it was not, when you see like what little is inside here in terms of how much space it does not take up. And I've seen some people say they got this just to put on their shelf and they're not even going to open it. I mean, we're definitely going to open it, but let's see. All right, so pulling this out. So nothing there. Yeah, look at how ridiculous this is. So this whole thing was just built to like keep the structure of the box. From here to here is the only place there is product in the whole thing. Like, you could have fit everything in a box this size right here. I hope I pull an enchanted from one of these booster packs. That would make overpaying worth it a little bit more. Oh my gosh. There's everything. There's $175. I'm gonna cry. Okay. So you have 4 booster packs and our collector art cards there and a really expensive box. So actually I'm gonna put this back in. I mean, I feel like paying that much, I might want to display the box. Alright, so put that pile there. Let's take a look at these. Alright. So these are really pretty. I heard, or I think I read somewhere, that the foil on these is a different type of foil than the foil on, you know, the other foil cards. Because they said that might be what's causing them bent like a little bit. So we have Mickey Mouse. Friendly face. And see, that's neat. So the signatures are there, you know, printed on there. Mark Hen. I'm glad I was looking, I'm like, I'm glad they put the name of what the artist name is. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to tell you what that was. We have Elsa, and this is Brittany Lee is the artist of that one. Eric Goldberg. I do like this one. It's got really pretty colors to it. We have Stitch by Alex Cooperschmidt. Oh, I like the art. Just like the style of art in that is kind of cool. This is by Lorelei Beauvais? Oh, maybe Lorelei. And we have Maui. Bill Schwab. Finally an artist we can actually read his name. Okay, so there are the animator collector cards. I do like them. I don't know what dollar amount I like them. I might have overpaid for them, but happy to have them. So I guess all we have left for chapter 2 now are the starter decks. So I'm going to start with the 3 loose packs that I was able to purchase from the store. They were charging $9.99 per pack, and again, they limited it to 3 packs. So I had 3 packs that I bought loosely. I have the 2 from the starter decks, and then the 4 from the Animation Collector's Edition. Let's see what we got. So again, starting with the loose packs that I had purchased. Okay. We have Peter Pan's Dagger. And if you're new to like watching unboxings of these, the first like so many cards are going to be your commons and uncommons. The last one is your foil card, which could be any rarity. And the 2 before that are going to be either rare, super rare, legendary. We have Peter Pan's Dagger, Flynn Rider, Basil, Grumpy. Did we see Grumpy in the starter deck? We might have. Merlin as a squirrel. We definitely saw that in the starter deck. And again, since I'm just interested in collecting 1 of each, I don't really need multiples. Benja. I know we saw that one. Cruella de Vil. Bashful. Queen of Hearts. Lucifer. King Louis. And our foil is Merlin the Squirrel. All right, so I definitely got Merlin the squirrel covered. I got 2, I think, regular and 1 a foil, so we're good there. I like squirrels. Our puzzle piece there. Raya. Ray. Popsicle, we saw that one. We saw this one. Pretty sure we saw that one. Jafar, I think, is new. Dopey. Launch. Raya. Falling down the rabbit hole. Mickey Mouse. And the owl for the foil. It's really pretty colors. I like that one. All right. I want to get some foils with like a good rarity. That one's not so much. Okay, and our last one from the loose packs. Whoa. Felicia. Queen of Hearts. Duke Wesselton. Happy. Stuck. Tiana. Oh, Robin Hood! I was hoping for Robin Hood just because I love Robin Hood. It wouldn't have mattered what rarity it was. I just happy to have Robin Hood. Cheshire Cat. 4 dozen eggs. Noi. Sisu. Oh, that's the blue dragon. The Sorcerer's Spellbook. Oh, that's our last foil. Not even paying attention. Oh, was that a legendary? The Sorcerer's Spellbook is our foil. Another puzzle piece there. These 2 booster packs came out of the starter decks. Okay, Snow White, Elsa, Lady Tremaine, Verana. What are you from? Jasmine, Beast, Pinocchio, Nana. You can fly. That one's really pretty. The Grand Duke, the Queen. That one looks cool. And Bashful is our foil. Another puzzle piece there. X. Boom. I honestly don't know what that is from either. Verana again. Cruella. Sleepy. Merlin is a crab. Magic Broom. Pinocchio. I get excited to see ones that I haven't seen yet, because again, just trying to collect one of each. Queen of Hearts. The Prince. Ooh, Alice. Growing Girl. That one looks cool. Mufasa. Is that 2 legendaries? And the Sorcerer's Spellbook. Is it the foil I got in? Yep. These are the 4 that came out of this expensive cardboard box. Show me the money. Jiminy Cricket. Boone. Somebody tell me where Boone is from. And Verana. Cruella. Sleepy. We'll let the storm rage on. I think that's one I haven't seen yet. Bucky. Squirrel Squeak Tutor. Yes. Yzma. Cruella. Goofy. Okay, that's one I hadn't seen yet. Sleepy's Flute. Is a fish. Oh, that one's gotta be good. The legendary foil, and it's Beast. Oh. We're gonna give you a nice little home right there for now. All right. I'll take it. right, Winnie the Pooh, Minnie Mouse, Hypnotize. I love seeing all these new ones. The Nook, Snow White, Prince Naveen, Pacha. Oh, Tiana, that's pretty. Merlin as a goat. Lucifer, Dragon Gem, and Boone. That's the foil. All right, 2 more. Elsa, Lady Tremaine, Verana, Jasmine, Mulan, Tiana, Doc, Judy Hopps. Ooh, card soldiers. That's cool looking. Noi, Basil, and Arthur is our foil. All right, 1 more for Floodborn. Chip the Teacup. These are so cute. Mulan, Arthur, this is the non-foil then, Basil, Rapunzel, Donald Duck, Deep Sea Diver, Lashang, Ring the Bell, Fang Crossbow, Madam Mim, Ratigan, and Raya is the foil. Let's see, did I get 4 different puzzle pieces? Let's see, those 3 are the same. There we go. Yeah! Did I get 2 complete ones? Oh no. Wide-Eyed Diver, original concept art by Adam Fenton. So, on to chapter 1. So again, I have off to the side here, and I'm not going to take the time to do this now. I'll do it off camera, and then at the end show this to see how many I was able to cross off the list and get. Tear that. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. All right, let's get to it. Sudden Chill, Donald Duck, Goofy, Kumatata, Magic Broom, Hercules. But I'm not going to read all these. You can see what they are. I'll read the ones when we get close to the end. Hades, Mickey Mouse, and Cerberus is our foil there. Hey. Mickey, Musketeer, Ariel. Oh, Robin Hood! And it's a foil! Oh, I love it! I don't even know what his value is, but he gets a special. Because I like him. Okay. You Have Forgotten Me, White Rabbit's Pocket Watch. Oh, I don't think I have that one. Captain Hook, ooh. And Jafar is the foil. Okay. This Cauldron, Cusco, Ka. See, that's a good card, and I think I have it already, but I mean, that's fine, because it's a legendary. Hey! Hey is the foil. All these common foils. I want better rarity foils. I mean, doesn't everybody, but... Okay. Reflection, Plasma Blaster. I think I have that one. Ooh. And another common foil. Mulan, A Whole New World. Do I have that one? Oh, Tigger. Not a common. And I love like organization, like when I turn the camera off for a little bit to like put all these into the binder and enter them into the app. Like that's my jam right there. Tamatoa, Scepter, Be Our Guest, Let It Go, Zeus, and Mickey Mouse. Duke of Whistleton, Cinderella, Cinderella, Shell Necklace, Steal from the Rich, which is a Robin Hood card. I think I have that one. And Goons. We just saw that one. It seems to be like the same first 4 cards that were in the last deck. I don't like that. Well, that's different. All right. Some of them are the same. Hades, Lady Tremaine. Oh, Cheshire. No, I don't have that foil. Cool. All right. I'll take it. Peter. Another Peter. Mr. Smee. Elsa. Pascal. Be Prepared. The Queen. And Freeze is our foil. Hey, hey. There's non-foil. Oh. Starkey. Tigger. Pascal. Scar. Aurora. Oh, that one looks nice. And Common Maleficent. Meg. Elsa. Jasmine. Flotsam. He's got a sword. Mickey. There's a non-foil Cheshire. Belle. Maximus, Simba, Moana. Ooh. Jafar foil. That one's cool looking. Stitch. Mickey. Scar. Genie. And Pumbaa. Some of these I have so many duplicates of. Jafar. There's the non-foil of that one. John Silver. Oh, that one's a good one. I don't know if I have that one. And Musketeer Tabard is the foil. That John Silver might be a legendary that I needed. Because again, a lot of the ones that I need, you know, if they're common, uncommon, whatever, you know, that shouldn't cost me too much to just go online and, you know, grab them from somewhere. But the legendaries, like I don't want to pay a lot to try to fill in holes in my collection. Okay. Captain Hook. Beast. Ooh, scary looking. Moana. Olaf. Poisoned Apple. I think I need that one. Grab your sword. And Aladdin. Work together. Work together. Captain. I have a ton of Captain. Befuddle. Captain Hook. I like how pretty this one is. Like, I love that turquoise blue in the background. Lantern. Oh, my very first enchanted pull. Oh, it's so exciting. See my face? It's so happy. Aww. Okay. You get a top loader. I think the Elsa from chapter 1, Elsa is the one that has like really held her value. The other ones, I mean, maybe they're like in the $100 range. I'll have to check to see where it's at, but aww, I'm so excited. Okay, maybe I can justify to my husband now and be like, look, I'm spending all that money. I'm like, oh. He knew I told him I was going. I was like, they have Lorcana cards. I'm going over. He didn't know how much I was going to be spending. I didn't know how much I was going to be spending. I didn't expect to spend as much as I did, but okay. I have like this carnage of empty packs over here. Whew. Anna, Cruella, Tamatoa, Vicious Betrayal is our foil. Oh, this is fun. I mean, it was fun before I pulled the Enchanted, but now it's more fun. Genie. Scar. Mad Hatter. I love the artwork on this one too. It's cool. Prince Philip. Maurice. Ooh, my tower of empty packs is falling. Dr. Facilier. And Starkey. I will say that I never knew that one of Hook's henchmen was named Starkey. Like, is that name ever said in the movie? Jasper, Aurora, Goofy, Do It Again, Maximus, Sword of Truth. Would be fun though. Alright, one jump ahead. Be Our Guest. I love the artwork on that one. If I didn't say that already. Just in Time. Mother Gothel. Oh, I like that one as a foil. I love all the Belle ones, like, period. When I do the math to figure out what was this box worth, I'm gonna total it up without the Enchanted and with, because I'm interested to know, like, was it still a good deal even without the Enchanted? Sven. Stitch. Oh, that's a good one. Oh. Donald Duck is the foil. That's great. So that's 2 legendaries that I really don't think I had. Well, three that I've pulled from this box. Taka, John Silver, and Belle. I'm okay with that. Filling in some harder to fill spots. I just want to check. Number 142. Yep, number 142 Belle. That was something I needed. Yay! Okay. If it's not Baroque. Oh, I think I needed that one. Another legendary! Oh my gosh. And Pascal. Number 115. 115, Mickey. Yep, that's another one I needed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I will take it. Okay. Last one. Whew. I'm gonna have so much fun entering these into the app. Okay. Fan the Flames, Anna, Genie, Fishbone, and ending on a common foil, Kristoff. Okay, I'm gonna enter everything into the app. I mean, obviously this chapter 1 box, Enchanted, was the best card, and I got 4 legendaries, 3 of them that I needed. One is a duplicate that I had already, and this Robin Hood that I really wanted, which is a foil. The chapter 2 Floodborn, I think this beast one is probably going to be my best pull out of those. But yeah, I'll be back with some numbers. You can check out the carnage here. So here's a pile of those. And I have, those are all the cards I gotta enter into the app and binder. All right, let's get to it. I think it's gonna be hard to give an accurate description of value of the Floodborn cards going off of this app. Because it says, you know, this one's worth $42. But what I do like about this, though, is if you scroll down, you can see what the listings, like, on eBay are. I think it might take a little bit for this to know what the true market value is. I wonder, let's see how accurate chapter 1 was. Let's find a decent card here. Here, Rapunzel. Alright, so it's saying a non-foil, $47. Well, there you can see on TCG Player, $47. $23 for a non-foil. Whoa, that one's all over the place. Oh, that one's foil, 81. Oh yeah, I guess that's kind of right on there. 81 for a foil. Yeah, so I think for chapter 2, I'm not sure. Like, I'll tell you what the values says, what the app says the values are. Like, I think it's caught up with chapter 1 and is pretty close to where it should be. But chapter 2, I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm seeing, like, really high numbers on this app, but I'm not seeing the numbers to support that of, like, what they're being sold at. Yeah, TCG for $3, and here it's saying 10. But again, you know, it's just starting. So, yeah, if you're using this app, you're probably gonna have to give it some time to have the true market value there. All right. So how did we do? Let's talk about chapter 1 first. I did go through and filled up a lot more of my binder. Many less blank spaces. So if you remember that list that I had started with, look at how many I was able to cross off. Oh, I'm so excited. So I have a new list. These are the only ones that I have left that I need to complete. I mean, not the foils, just one of each of all the non-foils in chapter 1. So I'm really excited about that. I'll be looking forward to completing my chapter 1 set. Obviously, the Enchanted was the best card out of those. So talking about values, it was showing the value of my chapter 1 collection was at $177.80. Afterwards, without the Enchanted, eBay prices on this is about like $120, $125. So without the Enchanted, $358.45 value. So it raised by $180. Remember, I paid $200 for that booster box. So I really didn't come out ahead until I hit the Enchanted, which took my value there to 483. So here, if we take a look at the app, so the first chapter, I'm so close to completing that, it has the total value there of the 483. So as far as value goes, as I started looking at values, I was like, oh, some of these have like really good value. And then I was like, I'm not so sure. So for instance, by far, that was chapter 1. The best pull that I had for the chapter 2 cards was this Beast Tragic Hero legendary foil card. Now, if I go into here, it was number 173. All right, so click on that. It's showing that this is worth or has a value of $157. I think on eBay right now they're around $70. So again, you saw like in chapter 1, like there's all like there's like months of data of where the pricing is, whereas this is just starting out. So I don't trust what it's telling me when it's saying the value of all my cards for chapter 2 is $1,200. I don't think it is. But again, value is relative to where the pricing settles in and what people will pay. So here each day it'll update and say, you know, if what went up, what went down. And again, I think it's going to take chapter 2 a little bit on this app here to I just think it needs more time to figure out where those prices will really land. There must just have been an update on the app here, because now you can see the total value went from $1,200, it cut it in half down to $597, which is probably more realistic. I mean, if that, but like I said, the numbers are changing, and this one went from $483 down to $479, so dropped $4. I mean, that one's kind of steadied out a bit. Okay, so the Beast we were watching. Okay, because I know just like less than an hour ago, looking at this, it was at 157, and now it's down to 123. And again, I know on eBay they were like 70. But yeah, so they're 157, and then down to 123. So again, give it some time. I think we'll have a better idea of some values there. But yeah, so these are my legendaries. I think I pulled all the super rares. So again, we had the Beast foil. I love this one, Alice, Growing Girl. I think that one's really cool. We have Sisu, Dragon, and Mufasa. I mean, I'm pretty happy with 3 legendaries and a legendary foil. And then for these super rares, Mickey, Basil, Tiana, King Louis of the Queen. These were not on the app. I mean, the app that I was using in terms of like value or anything. So you might just have to look to see what they're going for on eBay or see if somewhere else is tracking the value. So yeah, all in all, I'm not mad about it. I'm really excited to be closer to finishing up my chapter 1, and it's a good start to chapter 2. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.